Hello everyone. So our today's topic is speed, distance and time. So in this class we will learn the very important two short tricks to find out the average speed. So let's start with one by one. The most important thing is when to apply these two tricks, that is very important. So whenever you see the question to find out the average speed, don't do directly speed 1 plus speed 2 upon 2, because in the question some traps are given to confuse you. Okay, so when we have to apply which trick and which formula, look at one by one. So whenever the question will come on average speed, you have to see first of all, is distance is given equal or time is given equal. So according to that, we have two short tricks or two formula to find out the average speed. So let's discuss one by one. So the first case, whenever distance are given equal, in that case how to find the average speed. Okay, so this trick you can apply whenever distance traveled at each speed is exactly the same, but the time taken is different. Okay, for example, the keyword is given like goes from A to B and returns from B to A. You can see the diagram here. A car travels from A point to B point and again returns B to A. So in this case distance is same. Okay, or otherwise like this word is given covers first half at some distance speed x and cover the second half at some distance speed y. Okay, like that, travels 50 kilometer at x speed and another 50 kilometer y speed. So whenever distance is equal, in that case to find out the average speed we'll use the formula 2xy divided by x plus y, where this x is nothing but speed of the first part and y is speed of the second part. Okay, so by using this formula we'll easily find out the average speed. Look at the another case when time interval is given to be equal. In that case, what is the formula? So whenever time spent traveling at each speed is exactly the same regardless the distance covered. Okay, if the time is same, for example time travels for 2 hours at x speed and the next 2 hour at the y speed. Okay, so time interval is same. In that case, to find out the average speed we'll use the formula x plus y upon 2, where x and y is nothing but speed of both the interval. So just add the speed divided by 2. So in this case, you can apply this formula whenever time interval is equal. So look at the problems one by one and how to solve by using the trick. So question number one, a man travels from his home to the office at a 40 km per hour and returns back along the same route at 60 km per hour. Okay, so what you can see here, which formula we can apply here, first case or second case. So here home to office and return back on the same route office to home, so distance is same here, speed is different. Okay, so we'll use our harmonic mean formula. Okay, so average speed is equal to, what is the formula, 2xy upon x plus y, because here distance are equal. So 2 multiplied by x means the first speed, that is 40, into y is second speed, that is 60, divided by 40 plus 60. Okay, so just if you multiply the numbers, 2 into 4 8, 8 into 6 48, and the remaining two zeros if you write here, so 4800 upon 40 plus 60, which is 100. So if you cancel out these zeros, we will get answer to be 48 kilometer per hour, option number B. Okay, look at the next problem. A car travels at a speed of 30 km per hour for the first 3 hours of the round trip and then speeds up to 50 km per hour for the next 3 hours. So what is the average speed? So you can clearly see that here the time interval is same. First part is 30 km per hour for 3 hours and the next 50 km per hour for next 3 hours. So here the time is same. To find out the average speed, we will use our simple average formula. So average speed is equal to x plus y divided by 2. So x and y are the speed of the first and second part. So 30 plus speed of the second part, which is 50, divided by 2. So 50 plus 30, which is 80 upon 2. So the half of 80, which is nothing but 40 kilometer per hour. So our correct answer is here option number A, 40 kilometer per hour. Okay. So in this question, time interval was same, so we have used directly average formula. Look at the next problem. A bus covers the first half of the total distance at 20 km per hour. Okay. From the total distance, the first half. So let's say this is the total distance x. Okay, this is the total distance. Let's say d. So first half means exactly this d by 2. So the first half covered by 20 km per hour, and the second half means remaining. So distance is equal here in this question. Okay, at 30 km per hour. So the question is find the average speed of the bus. So distance are equal here, so we'll use the formula average speed is equal to 2 times xy upon x plus y. So 2 multiplied by x, which is nothing but 20, into y is 30 upon x plus y. So 20 plus 30, which is nothing but 50. So just multiply the number. 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 3, 12. So 12, and the remaining two zeros write down as it is, upon 20 plus 30, which is 50. So if we cancel out 1 0, then 5 2s are 10, 2 remainder will remain, so 5 4s are 20. So correct answer is 24 kilometer per hour. So correct answer is C here. Okay. Look at the next problem. Rohan drives a delivery van. He drives for the half of its total shift time at 45 km per hour, and the remaining half of his shift time at 55 km per hour. Okay, so total time shift is divided into two parts, first half and second half. So what you can see here, time is same here, first half time and second half time. Okay, and we have to find out what average speed. So the first total, from the total time, the first half at a 45 km per hour, and the remaining half of the time at 55 km per hour. So time is same here, so we'll use directly mean formula. So average speed is equal to x plus y divided by 2. So x is 45 plus y is 55 divided by 2. So 45 plus 55, which is 100, divided by 2. So what is the half of 100? 50. So answer is 50 km per hour. Option number B. Look at the next question. A cyclist travels from the point P to point Q at 15 km per hour. At what speed must he return from Q to P? Okay, so this is nothing but the round trip. P to Q and then Q to P. P to Q speed is 15 km per hour, and from Q to P speed is not given. So in this question we have to find out the speed. Okay, let's say the speed is x. So that speed we have to find out to achieve the average speed 12 km per hour. Okay. Average speed is given, and we have to find out the second speed. So in this question you can see that distance is equal, P to Q and Q to P. So distance is equal, so which formula we will apply here? Average speed is equal to 2xy upon x plus y. Okay. So the first speed is given, let's say that is x, and the second speed, that is let's say y, we have to find out. So average speed is given 12, so 12 is equal to 2 multiplied by x, which is 15, into y upon x plus y. So x is 15 plus y. So to find out y, we will do the cross multiplication. So if we multiply 12 into 15 plus y is equal to 2 into 15, which is 30y. So if you multiply this 12 inside, 12 into 15, which is 180, plus 12 into y, 12y is equal to 30y. So if we take this 12y this side, we'll get 180 is equal to 30y minus 12y. So 30 minus 12, which is 18y, is equal to 180. So to find out y, we will take this 18 to the denominator. So 180 upon 18 is equal to y. So 18 tens are 180. So the answer is 10 km per hour. So that cyclist must has to come from Q to P at 10 km per hour to make the average speed at 12 km per hour. Okay, so the correct answer is option number B. Look at the next question. An athletes run a 10 km stretch at 10 km per hour and the next 10 km stretch at 40 km per hour. So what you can see here, the distance is same here. First 10 km and the second is also 10 km. Okay. So distance is equal here, speed is different, time is different. So what we have to find out? Average speed. So whenever distance is equal, the formula to find out average speed is equal to 2xy upon x plus y. Okay. So just apply the formula. 2 into x is nothing but our first speed, that is 10, and the second speed, which is 40, upon x is 10 plus y is 40. So if you multiply the number, 2 into 1 into 4, which is 8, and the remaining 2 0 as it is, upon 10 plus 40, which is 50. If we cancel out 1 0, then 16 5 are 80. So correct answer is 16 km per hour. That is our option number B. Look at the next question. A train travels for 90 minutes at 80 km per hour and then travels for another 1.5 hours at 120 km per hour. Okay, then what is the average speed? So in this question, first is 90 minutes and second is 1.5 hours. Okay, so if you look at properly, 1.5 hours, if you convert in terms of minute, okay, 1 hour means 60 minutes and the remaining half an hour means 30 minutes. Okay, so actually 1.5 hour, that means 60 plus 30, that is exactly 90 minutes. So here time interval is given same. First 90 minute speed is 80, the next 90 minute, that means 1.5 hour, the speed is 120. So we have to find out the average speed. So time is same here for both the part, so we'll use the direct formula. Average speed is equal to x plus y divided by 2. So x means the first speed, that is 80, plus second speed, which is 120 upon 2. So 80 plus 120, which is 200 upon 2. So the half of 200, which is 100 km per hour. So this is our correct answer. Okay. Look at the next question. This question I am giving you for the homework. Solve this question and comment your answer in the comment box. Okay. So if you like this video, then share with your friend and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.